Rome glows in the early morning. The city is quiet, cobblestone streets still damp from last night's rain, and the sunlight reflects off fountains in Piazza Navona. Sofia sat at a small cafe table, notebook open, espresso untouched. She was 28, with wavy brown hair tied loosely, warm brown eyes, and a posture slightly hunched from months of stress. She had moved to Rome to follow her dream, to write stories that could touch hearts, but life had other plans. She worked at the cafe washing dishes, making cappuccinos and cleaning tables. The pay was small, the hours long, and her dreams seemed to drift farther away every day. Yet Sofia came here every morning, before the city fully woke, to write. One sentence. Sometimes two, most mornings, nothing. She watched tourists walk past the fountains, artists setting up easels, and street performers warming up for the day. She wanted to capture all of it on a page, but her pen froze. One morning, an elderly man sat at the next table. He had a small sketch pad and began drawing the fountain, careful lines forming the water and statues. Sofia peeked at his work. It was simple, but it was alive. Beautiful, she whispered. The man looked up and smiled kindly. Art is not about perfection. It's about truth. The words struck her. She had been waiting for the perfect story, the perfect moment, the perfect inspiration. But truth lived in small, quiet things. A spilled cup of coffee, the laughter of a child chasing pigeons, the sunlight on ancient stones. That morning, she picked up her pen and wrote. Not a perfect sentence, not a novel, just a description of the fountain, the mist from the water, the laughter echoing off the cobblestones. It felt awkward at first, slow, but also freeing. Day after day, Sofia returned. Each morning, one sentence, one paragraph. Her notebook began to fill with honest observations of Rome, its people, its colors, its sounds. A month later, she decided to share a short story online. A simple tale of a street musician and a lost dog in Piazza Navona. The response surprised her. Comments appeared. This reminds me of my childhood in Rome. Your story made me smile on a rainy day. Keep writing, please. Sofia realized something important. She had been waiting for Rome to give her inspiration. But Rome had always been there. She just needed to open her eyes. Years later, she still worked at the cafe part-time, but her mornings were hers. She wrote stories that captured small truths, sent them to magazines, posted them online, and sometimes readers recognized themselves in her words. Rome never stopped moving. Crowds swirled, fountains splashed, tourists rushed. But Sofia had learned a simple secret. Sometimes dreams don't arrive in grand gestures. Sometimes they begin quietly, at a cafe table in a notebook with one honest sentence at a time. And on those mornings, when sunlight glowed on the stones of Piazza Navona, she felt alive, because she had chosen to write, and she had chosen herself.